The man behind the Girls Gone Wild videos is making some wild accusations against a federal judge who wants to put him in jail. Joe Francis is refusing to surrender on contempt charges, saying, quote, "It's a case of a judge gone wild." Francis created the Girls Gone Wild franchise, and the contempt charge stems from a civil suit brought by young women who were filmed on a Florida beach in 2003. Harvey Levin is managing editor of the celebrity website, TMZ.com. And Harvey, good to see you. We're also doing this story because, you know, we like to show this video clearly on MSNBC.
Oh, gee, I never figured that one out. Didn't see that
exactly.
one coming.
But let me ask you, because the news is, of course, that he was supposed to show up in court yesterday and he didn't. So now he's in contempt, right?
Yeah, and I have to tell you, I mean, I wasn't in the courtroom, so I can't say for sure, but I think this is really bizarre. This judge basically ordered Francis to settle this lawsuit. And Joe Francis, you know, according to the judge, you know, depending on who you're hearing it from, either Joe Francis swore during settlement negotiations or just cut off settlement negotiations, but the judge didn't like it, so he's trying to throw him in jail. And last I knew, you couldn't be thrown in jail for failing to settle a civil case. You know, I'm kind of seeing Francis's side on this one.
Well, yeah, but is he doing himself any favors by saying this is a case of a judge gone wild?
Well, you never want to tick off the judge who has your freedom in his hands. But, you know, some federal judges are appointed for life, Nora. And, you know, a lot of them are really good, and some of them are crazy. And they just are drunk with power. And I'm not saying that's the case here, but it does sound awfully weird to me that a judge is saying settle or else. That's not the way the system works. Now, if he
but some people would say, just to take
the
the countervailing point, that Francis is a sore loser. These girls who say they were filmed improperly sued and they won, and Francis should pay up.
Well, but this was a settlement negotiation. This is not a judgment. They were supposed to sit down and settle. So if they're settling, how do you basically say to somebody, if you don't settle, you're going to jail? Now, if he threatened them, you know, during the settlement negotiations, that's one thing. But, you know, what I'm reading is it wasn't that at all, and that this judge just had it out for Francis.
All right, Harvey Levin with TMZ.com. Thanks so much.
See you, Nora.